Hopefully it'll work this time. Here's the bike. I already kind of went over what I did tonight. I'm going to do it again on a video anyway, because I'm in that kind of mood. There's a wiring harness. It's a piece of shit. Wrapped in electrical tape. Very poorly wrapped in electrical tape. Most of the wires on there have been cut or burned or broken. It's fucking horrible. So I took it off, and what I'm going to do is do a very simple wiring job, similar to what my brother's doing on his kind of chopper bobber build. What I'm going to do is just wire all of the lights, the headlight and the running lights, because this state requires running lights, to a toggle switch that I'm going to mount to a battery cover. It's going to go right over here. And then I'll kind of just have to flip the switch to turn on the headlights and the running lights. Brake light's going to keep going to stay where it was, wired to the actual brakes, so I don't have to fuck with that too much. The wiring on here is going to be the biggest pain in the ass, but I'm saving that for later because I'm just not in the mood to deal with that currently. We're also going to remove the ignition switch and kind of do what my brother's doing again, which is to start the bike, is kind of cross the solenoid. There's like a little button thing that you can do. It's like a piece of rubber on top of a piece of metal. You just take that and just touch it to the frame and crosses the solenoid, starts it up. So there's going to be a kill switch hidden on the bike somewhere, so that way you can't start it unless you know where that switch is and you flip it. The tach and speedometer, I'm going to rip these old things out and just get a whole new setup. Just throw that on there. Figured that'd be a bit easier than just having to fuck around with the stock one that's currently on there. Fenders. Over here's the fender I'm throwing on the front. This came off an old Harley. It's kind of rusted, but I'm gonna probably paint over it just so one, I don't have to worry with the rust, and two, it's a better surface for me to put stickers on it. And I fucking love stickers. You see those two dots right there on the fender? That's where I'm going to drill the holes for it to actually fit onto the holes that are already on the forks. It's going to have to get cut to about there, then rounded off nice, and then probably thinned out here as well to kind of save some room. And it should fit just fine. We kind of test fitted on there. Rear one's going to be more of a pain in the ass. We're going to have to cut pretty much from here up to here and then across all the way. To cut the brackets off that are already on there, and I'm probably going to cut it shorter anyway. And we're going to kind of mount it to where the back of it sticks out to about there. Then we're going to put a brake light on top of it, which I actually have sitting right over here some fucking where. Brake light, there it is. Shark fin style brake light. Put that on there. Those are the old handlebars that are staying off the bike. Battery, probably need a new battery. That was kind of old. And I just like have the peace of mind of having a new battery on there. Anyway, for the light switches, I'm probably going to actually try to use standard household light switches because I kind of like that. I kind of like the idea of it looking like I just kind of threw the bike together in my basement. Oh, wait. Never mind. And throttle cable, I'm going to take that off this weekend. But it's going to require me to take the carbs off, and my brother's more experienced with that than I am, so whenever he comes over, I'm going to ask him to help me out with that. And we're going to take the carbs off. I actually found a donor bike around here somewhere. I got to go talk to the guy. No title, so I hope it's not stolen. I'm going to check before I buy it. It's like $200. It has all the parts that I need. Air filters, those pods, definitely not stock. I'm going to actually get the stock one that was on there because the stock setup actually helps the bike run better and helps it go a little bit faster too. 2-to-1 exhaust. I'm going to keep the 2-to-1, but I'm going to take the one on there off. Found a company online that'll actually make a full 2-to-1 exhaust system that's properly fucking welded, unlike the one that's on there. Oh boy. What else? Oh, my tank. I'm going to show you something really fast. That's my tank. I painted it. Put that sticker on there not too long ago. Blue from Jurassic World, because, blue's the shit. And on this side, I have an American flag, and then I'm also going to put, probably on the battery cover, Ryuko Matoi and Yoko Littner, because I'm a fucking weeaboo, and they are my waifus. Suspension, I'm going to change that out eventually. That's not exactly too high on my priority list. That's actually set up for February is when I'm going to be taking care of the suspension and the seat. Found a seat that'll fit on here too, cafe racer style seat, so it's going to look pretty good. When I get the cafe seat on, and I'm probably going to take off these hinges. Just going to chop those off right there so they're not, in the way. And I'm gonna take off the helmet lock as well because I'm not gonna really need it. I mean, I guess I could use it still. We'll see. Um, Other than that, I mean, I'm happy with the bike. I mean, there's not too much work that honestly needs to be done, but the electrical system is kind of the biggest thing. The carbs can actually stay as they are if I really do get that lazy, but I'm kind of wanting to switch them out for some Manuki VM carbs, and this stock air filter setup would be really nice to get. So, yeah, that's the bike. I'm happy with it. I'm happy that I bought it. And it was cheap and it's fun to work on. So, yeah, I'm gonna go get drunk and go the fuck to sleep now because it has not been a good week.